Listen, everybody thinks being unstoppable means you got some kind of superpower where problems just bounce off you. They think it means you got it easy, that you got some secret formula where life just works out. That ain't it. That ain't even close to what being unstoppable really means. Being unstoppable means when that obstacle shows up at your door, and it will show up, you don't run from it. You don't hide from it. You don't sit there crying about it. You look that obstacle dead in the face and you say, you ain't big enough to stop me. See, the obstacle ain't the problem. The REL problem is how you react to it. The REL problem is what you do when it gets hard. Do you fold? Do you quit? Do you start making excuses about why it didn't work out? Or do you dig deeper and find a way through it, around it, over it, or straight TXROG it? Most people, as soon as they hit that first wall, they turn around. They say, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. No, that wall was meant to test you. That wall was meant to see how bad you really want it. Think about it. If success was easy, everybody would have it. If there were no obstacles, if there were no challenges, if there were no setbacks, then what would separate you from the person who ain't willing to work? Nah, Hige. The obstacles are there to separate the people who really want it from the people who just kinda want it. When you understand this, when you REL understand this, everything changes. You stop fearing obstacles. You stop avoiding hard situations. You stop looking for the easy way out because you realize that every single obstacle is making you steer ajar. Every challenge is building your character. Every setback is setting you up for a common K. The person who's truly unstoppable doesn't have fewer problems than you. They don't have an easier life than you. They don't have better circumstances than you. What they have is a DI for unresponse. They have a different approach. When life hits them, they hit bang. When the door closes, they knock it down or find a window. When people say no, they keep going until they find an yes. That's what being unstoppable really is. It's not about the absence of obstacles. It's about your presence of mind when those obstacles show up. It's about your willingness to keep pushing when everything in you wants to quit. It's about your commitment to your vision even when you can't see the way forward. Success requires 100% commitment, and you want success. Then let me tell you something. You can't be halfway committed. You can't give 50% and expect 100% results. You can't put in part-time work and expect full-time rewards. That ain't how this works. Success demands either or tie-in from you. It demands your time. It demands your energy. It demands your focus. It demands that you give up things that other people ain't willing to give up. While everybody else hitting that snooze button at 5 a.m., you need to be you need to be motivating. You need to be working on your craft, studying your field, perfecting your skills, because those extra hours, those early mornings when it's dark and cold and your bed is comfortable. Tight Chat's where champions are made. You want to go to that party on Friday night. You want to hang out with your friends every weekend. You want to bing, watch shows for hours. Then you ain't ready. You ain't hungry enough, because when you truly want something, when you rail why I want it, you'll sacrifice those temporary pleasures for your permanent goals. See, most people want the success, but they don't want to pay the price. They don't want the trophy, but they don't want the training. They want the reward, but they don't want the work. They want an EA spot, but greatness ain't EA's. You got to be willing to say no to things that everybody else is saying yes to. You got to be willing to be lonely sometimes. You got to be willing to be misunderstood. People are going to think you're crazy. People are going to say you're doing too much. People are going to tell you to relax, to take it easy, to stop being so intense. And you know what you tell them? Not Tig, you just keep Markai. Because while they're out there living for the weekend, you're living for your legacy. While they're consuming, you're CR-tying. While they're comfortable, you're UNK-OMTABL. And that's where the growth happens. This ain't about working yourself to death. This is about understanding that excellence has a choice. And if you ain't willing to pay it, somebody else is. Right now, while you're making excuses, somebody with your same dream is putting in the work. They're sacrificing. They're grinding. They're committed. 100% means when you're tired, you can't go I. When you don't feel like it, you do I te and boe. When it hurts, when it's hard, when it seems impossible, you don't stop. Your goals don't care about your feelings. Your dreams don't care if you're comfortable. Success is waiting for the person who's willing to give EV not most things, EV. That's what separates the good from the great. You know what's crazy? Most people got it backwards. Most people, when life gets hard, they softed OP. When the pressure comes, they fouled. When things get difficult, they start looking for the EXI. That's why most people don't make it. But let me tell you about unstoppable people. When life gets hard, TJT hard R. When the pressure increases, TI and CRS. When everybody else is backing down, there's by GP. See, life is going to test you. Life is going to push you. Life is going to throw everything it can at you to see if you're real about what you say you're about. And in that moment, in that critical moment, when everything is falling apart, when it seems like nothing is working, when it feels like the whole world is against you, chess, when you got to dig deeper, that's when you can't just maintain your effort. You got to melt TIPLY. You got to turn a UP. You got to go to another level that you didn't even know existed inside of you. Most people got one level of effort. They work hard when things are going good. But when things get bad, they quit. They give up. They say, it's too hard. It's too much. I can't do this anymore. But unstoppable people, they got levels. When level 1 don't work, they go to level T double. When level 2 ain't enough, they find level Terrai. They keep escalating. They keep intensifying. They keep Pew signs you until something Birai case, and it ain't gonna be Teham. Think about it. When does a diamond get made? Under Purasura. When does gold get refined? In the fire. When do you discover what you're really made of? When life gets hard. So when that difficulty comes, when that struggle shows up, when that pain hits you, don't you dare soften up. Don't you dare quit. That's your moment to show the universe what you got. That's your moment to prove to yourself that you're Bial to Afaran. Everybody can work hard when things are easy. Everybody can stay motivated when they're winning. But can you work harder when you're losing? Can you stay calm, Aitaid, when you're facing rejection? Can you keep quiet when every logical reason says stop? That's the difference. That's what separates the unstoppable from everybody else. They don't just endure the hard times. They usually the hard times. They take that difficulty and they turn it into fill. They take that pain and they transform it into power. When life hits you, you down hip hard. When life pushes you down, you to get up with more intensify. You don't match the difficulty. You exceed IT. You overpower it. You don't hit it. Your effort determines your future, not your stop letting your past write your future. Stop letting where you came from determine where you're going. That's a lie. That's an excuse. That's you giving your power away to something that don't even exist no more. Your past is dead. Gone. It's over here. The only power that's over you is the power wow you give it. And today, right now, you take that power by cat. I don't care if you came from the bottom. I don't care if you made mistakes. I don't care if you failed 1,000 times. I don't care if everybody wrote you off. Then off time at ours. The only thing that matters is what you do right to know. What you do today. Your circumstances. Your circumstances are temporary. They're just conditions. They're just situations. They ain't permanent unless you ACCT them as permanent. You understand what I'm saying? Where you are right now ain't where you gotta stay. Your current situation is just your starting point. It ain't your N and G point, but you gotta decide that. You gotta sow to that. You gotta mark for that. See, some people think they lost because of where they started. No, you lost because you QI. You lost because you let your circumstances become your excuse. You lost because you put more faith in your situation than you put in your IFAR. Your effort is the equalizer. Your work ethic is the Gam Kanjar. Your commitment is what's going to take you from where you err to where you want to be. It don't matter if you ain't got the connections. Oh, go arc them. It don't matter if you ain't got the resources. ODOSTL them. It don't matter if you ain't got the background. OTR them. OPR farm them. lost them. Every single day you wake up, you're writing an EO chapter. You're creating an EO story. And that story ain't got nothing to do with yesterday. That story is about the EFR that you put in today. Stop saying. Stop saying it's hard because stop saying, I would, but those words are Paiso. Those words are keeping you as TUK. Those words are building a Teiji around your potential. Your future is being created right now by what you're doing right now, not by what happened to you, not by where you came from, not by what you didn't have, but by the milk you're willing to put in, by the effort you're willing to give, by the commitment you're willing to make. You got the power to change either tide, but you got to stop blaming your circumstances and start trying your circumstances through your EFO. That's how you win. That's how you break free. That's how you see art of the future while you want. Take action and no, don't wait for perfect. You sitting here waiting for the perfect time. You waiting for everything to line up just right. You waiting for all the stars to align. Then you're going to be white time forever. Let me tell you something. The perfect time, TH. It's a fan tie. It's an excuse of you telling yourself, so you don't have to face your fate. You waiting for more money, more money. You waiting for more time, more time and comage. You waiting for the right opportunity. You are the opportunity. Yo Star 80, the opportunity by Movage. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need Noble to tell you it's okay to chase your dream. You don't need validation. You don't need approval. You don't need someone to co-sign your vision. Whoa, you just know to start. The difference between people who make it and people who don't ain't talent. It ain't resources. It ain't connections. It's ITOW. It's the willingness to move when it's uncomfortable, to start when it's imperfect, to go when it's uncertain. You know what happens while you're waiting? Left pass to show you blind. Opportunities disappear. Time runs out. Other people who ain't even as talented as you are Buai Ming because they had the courage to start with what they had. You don't need everything figured out. You don't need the whole staircase. You just need to take the fires T steep. And then the next step. And then the next step. That's how you build momentum. That's how you create movement. That's how you make things happy. And yeah, the odds might be against you. Yeah, it might look impossible. Yeah, people might think you're crazy. But you know what? Test, oh matcha, oh I. That's what makes your story power feel. When you won against overwhelming odds, when you succeed, when nobody believed in you, when you make AIT, when everything was stacked against you, that victory means samatai. That victory inspires. That victory changes lives. But you can't have that victory if you don't start. You can't write that story if you don't take that first step. You can't prove them wrong if you don't movie. Reg, no is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Because you'll never feel ready. You'll never have AL the answers. You'll never have AL the resources. But you can start. You can movie. You can AC. Stop planning and start Dia. Stop thinking and start X Tiger. Stop waiting and start whining. Your time is no. Go.